I'm WeFam and welcome to a series of Guide for Noobs. These are guides for new players and who are free to play people. These are guides I would have wanted when I was first starting off. Today we're talking about Bennett. So Bennett's only purpose in life is to use his burst. Boom! Put down this circle. This is what they call circle impact, and any active player in this circle gets healed and attack. In the circle, I have 3,400 attack right here roughly, and then I step outside the circle. I have 2,300, 2,400. So I'm getting almost 1,100 attack just from his ult alone. And this is why he's so busted. Alright, to start off with Bennett, I recommend leveling him up all 6 ascensions. But stay at level 80, 81. I get it to 80/90. This is because so much resource going to level 90. It's not really worth it. Get your Hyper Bloom team up to level 90. Get your Movrika Skirk up to level 90. But Bennett 80/90 is good enough. This is because Bennett's circle I just showed you only scales off this one number, base attack. It does not scale off artifact. There are 2 parts to the base attack, his level and his weapon. For his level over here, you can see from 81 to level 90, it's only a little bit of increase and a lot of books and a lot of more. Not really worth it if you're low on resources like me. However, the second part is very easy to do, which is to get a very good scaling weapon. I highly recommend Sapwood Blade because it has a very high base attack. Look at this. This is a level 80 and this is a level 90 Favonius sword, 545, and then level 80 has a 497. I do recommend getting this up to level 90, but if you don't have the resources, don't do it. Or you can just get a 5-star sword. Any 5-star sword. The stats literally doesn't matter. Look at this. 674. But if you're free to play, I just highly recommend the Sapwood Blade. This is a craftable in Sumeru. And plus, you don't even need to refine the sword. The description is absolutely useless, so we just need 1 copy of it. And energy recharge is good because Ben is very burst dependent, as you can see by his circle thing. Alright, now onto artifacts. He runs Noblesse Oblige. No question. Don't get anything else. This is so broken because of the passive right here, the 4-piece right here. And whenever he bursts, whenever Bennett's burst, the whole team gets 20% more attack for 12 seconds. So like way more attack. Attack on attack, always a good thing. For the main stats, you want energy recharge because you want to burst more, and HP, and then the healing bonus because you want to heal more. And for substats, you just want to go for energy recharge and the HP. Crit does not matter at all because why would you need your healer to crit? Heals cannot crit, so like just focus on energy recharge and HP percent. If you're short on resources, you can low-key keep everything at level 0. This is like still at level 16, but level up the energy recharge to level 20. It is very important to understand that any attack number increase in this artifact set does not convert over to his burst. So do not run attack percent. Do not run attack percent stands. Do not run attack percent goblet. And do not run attack percent circlet. Alright, now onto talents. His auto attack, useless. Keep it level 1. His skill, useless. Keep it at level 1. This is only for generating particles. But his burst, oh my god, this is the bread and butter. This is the circle impact, the circle thing. Level this up as high as you can go. Crown this if you can. It's because when you level it up, the attack bonus ratio goes up too. And on top of the healing. But the healing's not really that important. The healing based on his maximum HP. The most important thing is the attack bonus ratio. I don't have it leveled up because I have no more. There's 1 copy to the burst. If your active player is below 70% health, he will heal you to 70%. And then at the 70% mark, he will then give you the attack bonus. But if the character drops below, like he takes some damage, it drops below 70%, he'll heal you again. And during that time, you don't get the attack buff. And then once you're at 70% again, he gets you the attack buff. But this is easily fixed by his Constellation, which I'll talk about later. First ascension passive, useless. The cooldown's faster, kind of useless. Second ascension passive, useless. Third ascension passive, this is just for exploration, useless. Now, onto Constellation. Bennett's very good at C0. However, C1 makes him feel a lot comfortable. The HP thing I was talking about, the 70% thing I was talking about, doesn't matter anymore. You'll get the attack buff no matter what. And on top of that, he also gives you a 20% more attack buff. It's just a win-win. Alright, for C2, whenever Bennett's HP is low, below 70%, he'll get more energy recharge, which is really good. For C4, useless. Don't even worry about reading it. It doesn't matter. His C5, upgrade his circle by 3 levels. Very good. Highly recommend. For his C6 is a little controversial because it has a 15% pyro damage bonus, which is really nice. However, it infuses the main character's attack with pyro. This is only a problem with like older characters like Eula. With new characters, it does not matter. New characters have a description that overrides this infusion entirely, so don't worry about it. If you're running new characters, I highly recommend C6. If you're running Eula, don't. Alright, now let's go over teams. Bennett's very flexible. He heals and he gives attack, so he goes on basically any single attack people in the game. Maybe besides Flynn's and Skirk, but like you can still do it with them. With some of the old player, especially Jiangling, Fischl, Lini, Raiden Shogun, just to name a few. Of course, Movrika. And that's all the people I have, like Gaming, but like almost every single attack people in the game. Arlecchino, Tartaglia, Lini, Ganyu, Yoimiya, Wonder, Xiao, Jing, Risley. Basically what I'm trying to say is almost every single character that scales on attack, Bennett is best in slot as their support. And in some teams like Gaming, Lini, and like Nathia, it's almost essential. They're like useless without Bennett. And with Furina's draining health and the fanfare thing, Bennett's healing is actually good enough. With enough like HP on him and a healing circlet, Bennett's more than enough. It's very simple to play Bennett. Use all your support things first. I'm just using Furina, Yelan. And then right before the DPS goes on, use your Bennett skill and burst. Boom! If you're using Bennett with Fischl and Jiangling, use Bennett's burst first, because these two ability, they snapshot. Fischl's bird snapshot and Jiangling's bird snapshot. That just means whenever you press their ability, however much stats they have on the bird and on the pyro tornado, that's the stats they'll have for the entire duration, even if they step outside of the Bennett circle. Alright, this is the example in the Raiden team right over here. So you go Bennett E burst, Jiangling E burst, Fischl just burst, and then ends with a Raiden burst. And that's pretty much it. So now hopefully you know how to play Bennett. Alright, peace out, use his burst.